Good morning, everybody. So, as I promised, KPI part 2. So, we'll be covering almost all the KPIs and the quality KPIs, integrity, all the performance KPIs. So, we'll be starting from integrity KPIs. So, first one is single UV downlink throughput. The formula is throughput downlink total size divided by throughput downlink total time. So that's how we calculate single UV downlink throughput. The minimum criteria means the RF condition, the RSRP should be greater than minus 110 dBm and the SINR should be better than 0 dB, greater than 0 dB. Then single UV uplink throughput, same thing only in the uplink. The formula is throughput uplink total size divided by total time. Criteria, most of the samples should be greater than 1 Mbps. Here in downlink, most of the samples should be greater than, and most of the user throughput should be greater than 4 Mbps. Radio condition being the same, minus 110 RSRP, and the SINR should be better than 0 dB, greater than 0 dB. Then the third integrity KPI is handover interruption time, which I think I have already discussed in the part 1. So that should be 90 milliseconds. And the fourth one, the round trip time, total round trip time of the user, it should be 30 millisecond. I mean accessing the network and getting the data. So the total round trip time should be less than 30 milliseconds. Then we'll be moving towards the capacity. Integrity is over, the last one, the capacity. So I have drawn a picture, I have represented it differently so that it will be easy for you to understand. So basically if I'll go E node B level, so I need to check all this stuff. E node B resource, so what are different resource? Connected user license, traffic volume license, paging resource, transmission resource, and board resource, the baseband board. So connected user license. So if I'll go to connected user license, we can see number of users connected. So the formula would be LT traffic E node B user maximum and LT traffic E node B licensed. So the maximum number of users and the total license into 100%. This KPI will let us know what is the E node B resource in terms of connected users. How many connected users are there, and the formula is traffic E node B user maximum allowed, and what is the license capacity. What is the maximum users now? So let's say 98 users out of total 100 license, the percentage is 98% of connected users. Then the second one is traffic volume license. So for that also we have license. So the connected user threshold should be 70%. If greater than 70% connected users are there in the network, that is alarm for us. We should start monitoring and communicating this to the customer, and we can take the next course of action. Then the traffic volume license. So the threshold should be 80%. So for the traffic volume, sum of LT throughput bits uplink plus LT throughput bits downlink, bit complicated formula, for all cells divided by traffic license into 3600 divided by 1000 into 1000 whole into 100. So this is the formula, little bit complicated. So it would be sum of all cells having throughput bit uplink and throughput bits downlink. Sum of throughput uplink and downlink and the total sum of all cells divided by traffic license, what license we have, into 3600 divided by 1000 into 1000 into 100%. That will give us the KPI of traffic volume license, and the percentile should be, means the threshold is 80%. if it is crossing the threshold, we should immediately communicate to the customer and we should start doing our further course of action. Then the paging resource. So this is the third one from InnoDB resource. Connected users webgun, traffic volume license, then paging resource. This is very important, the paging part. The formula is sum of LT paging S1 RX in the S1 interface, total receipt paging in LT for all cells divided by 3600 divided by 750 into 100. That is the formula. Sum of LT paging S1 RX, all cells divided by 3600 divided by 750 into 100. That's the paging resource. Then the next one is TX resource, transmission resources. So there are two things, transmission rate and receiving rate. So the formula is FEGE TX max speed divided by 1000 into 1000, and the same for RX, only FEGE RX max speed divided by 1000 into 1000, and the unit is Mbps. So that's the transmission resource. The last one is board resource. So in the board resource, the threshold is 70%. The board resource means the BBU load, baseband unit load, into CPU load, central processing unit load. So the baseband unit versus into the central processing unit. So that is how this is calculated. So resource board, the threshold is 70%, greater than 70% board resource, we should communicate to the customer. And I've explained all the formulas. Only thing, okay, we are having one more thing. We are having the cell resource. So in cell resource, we are having three things: PDCCH resource, PRB resource, physical resource block resource, and PRACH resource. So in PRB resource, we are having uplink and downlink radio bearer utilization. 2 KPIs, uplink and downlink. The threshold is 70%, and the formula is channel measured physical resource block downlink used average into divided by available, total channel in physical resource block downlink available above average into 100%. And for uplink resource block utilization, it should be channel measured physical resource block uplink used average divided by total available into 100%. These are the two KPIs for cell resource in terms of physical resource block resource, PRB resource. Then second one is PRACH resource. Those are two types, random and dedicated preambles, as you know. So the threshold is 75%. The last one is PDCCH resource, threshold is 80%. That's all about all the KPIs. Thank you so much for watching. For any further topics, you can put a comment. If you want to know some more about any particular KPI formula or units, please let us know by giving the comments below the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks. Bye bye.